Hey guys, now today we're gonna see the difference between CSS, HTML, and JavaScript, just to have an understanding of what we are going to be dealing with or using. Well, HTML, I can say that if personally, if I would talk about like building websites, I would compare building websites as creating or building your own house. Now, when you create your own house, well, there's three parts or three sections of kind of work that you have to do. First, you have to bring your bricks, you have to structure the house, and then you have to paint the house and add some doors on your house. Well, this is pretty much the same as building a website. When you build a website, on the other hand, you need HTML to be the builder. Well, HTML will be able to add buttons on your website, different pages, different paragraphs. Will be able to add some headings, will be with HTML you'll be able to add images on your website. And yeah, that's what HTML does. Well, CSS part of it will be the guy who comes in. Well, if it was a house, now comparing this to a house, will be the guy who comes in with paint, and then they would change the walls. They would add really pretty tiles on your floor. They would take care of let's say styling of how you want the ceiling to look like, and they would put some decorative stuff in your house. Yeah, that's CSS. Well, now let's see an example of a typical website and see what it has, and see what we can try to modify on the browser, and really have an understanding of how website and web pages work. Well, let's go to this website called Wired. It's wired.com. Well, we see that this, like everything that you see right here, is the HTML tags. The uh, the, the way it's structured, it has something like a header over there on the top. It has the body. It also has this menu icon that when you click on it, it brings this navigation bar on the left. So you can see what I was talking about. Let's uh, check this header and see what it has. Well, this menu icon, it would be a button that you click, it opens the navigation bar, and when you close it, the navigation bar closes as well. Well, I have a logo which could be an image tag that you would add this image inside, and then we have these links right here. These links could be some ordered or unordered list that have list items called back channel, business, culture, gear, ideas, science, security, and all that kind of stuff. And on right side we have the sign in button. It could be a link, or it could be a link, and then we have this subscribe button, which could be a link. But yeah, the styling really makes it look like a button, but this is actually a link. And we have this search icon right here. It could be an input that has this icon inside of it. Well, we have a bunch of images on in the body section of it, and these images have some sort of headings. Well, these could be some H1, H2, H3 tags, which are actually called headings in HTML, and we have this that could be like a paragraph. Oops, sorry, could be like a paragraph right here. And yeah, this is what we're seeing. Well, now let's before I talk about CSS, let me have you right click on your mouse and go to this inspect right here. Well, when you go to inspect, you see the HTML code on your left side, and then you have the styling of every element on your web page right here on the left side. uh, if I click to this wired and I inspect it, well, I can see that this wired logo right here, it has a class name that has a max height of 3.5 rem. This is some styling that they applied on this logo right here. And then I can see that all images in this website or on this web page have a max width of 100%, and also all images have a border of 0 pixel. So let me show you how CSS work. Well, I could select all the images on this web page, and I can give it a border on them. Let's say 1 pixel. Let me make it solid, and let me give him a red color. Well, you can see that all images are selected, and they have now a border of 1 pixel, a red color around them. I could change this border by saying, well, I need it to be 3 pixel or even 5 pixel, like whatever that you need to make it look the way you want. Well, you would just keep changing the style to make it look pretty. Okay, yeah, that's what CSS does. So it acts as the painter who brings in the painting for the website, like being to be able to change the colors of the walls and all that kind of styling that you need your house to have. Well, you can do pretty much the same with websites. Well, now JavaScript. What does JavaScript do? JavaScript takes care of the functionalities of everything that you need to have your website to be able to you to be able to interact with your website. Well, what do I mean by that? You see earlier when I click this button, this navigation bar opened, right? This could be a JavaScript function that when you click this button, let the navigation bar open, and when you close it, let it close. So you can see that it's some sort of actions, functionalities that we have on our website, and that's exactly what JavaScript does. Well, if JavaScript was gonna be on one of the guy who come in and build our house, well, it would be the electricians who bring in lightings. They take care of let's say the they take care of the doors to be able to open. They put let's say fence doors on around your house, yeah, to be able to add some functionalities on your house, right? And this would be actually the role that JavaScript will be playing when it comes to websites. So if you wanted, for instance, to have buttons that when you click them, stuff disappear or appear on your website, well, you would use JavaScript. Or suppose when you click an element, have it expand, have it get like a different width or height. Well, anything that has to do with functionalities on your website has to deal with JavaScript. That's what JavaScript does. It comes in to give some functionalities to your website so that it could be more interactive. That's what it does, guys.